Our next dish is going to be a flaked salmon served with chopped salad, chickpeas, and sweet corn. It's a low-carb, high-protein lunch that you can make very easily at home. We're going to start off with our asparagus. Now, when you're shopping for asparagus, you want to make sure that they're nice and firm, good green color, and then when you go to cook them, you're never sure where exactly to cut them, but what you want to do is take it from the bottom and find out what its snap point is, and that right here is where it's going to become tender and stop being tough. This is a tougher stalk that you're just going to throw in the garbage. We're going to go over to our grill. You want to lightly oil the asparagus. I have some grilling already. They've been on for about 7 or 8 minutes, and they look like they're done, so we're going to remove them to a plate and just set them aside. Okay, so now for our salmon, we've just lightly oiled it. We're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. We have our sea salt. So we have our salmon fillet. That's about a 6-ounce portion, which is perfect for one person. Salmon is very high in omega-3 oils and high in protein. And we're just going to place it on the grill. That's going to take about 7 or 8 minutes to cook. Okay, so let's go back to our salmon. We want to flip it over after about 4 or 5 minutes. It's doing fine. It's got a few more minutes to go till it's just cooked through. So while that's cooking, let's go back to and make our chopped salad. We have our asparagus, and we're just going to give that a slice. Now, we cooked this just to the point where it's still crisp and tender on the inside. So we're just going to slice that into about 1-inch pieces. Okay, for our chopped salad, we have about 3 cups of mesclun greens. I have some chopped already. And all we did was we take the greens, try to get them in your hand and make them into a tight ball, and then just give them a rough chop. Now we're going to add these to the greens we have cut already. Add our asparagus. Now the rest of our ingredients: diced cucumber, some grape tomatoes, chickpeas, which add a nice little extra amount of protein, some corn kernels, and then we're going to dress this with some balsamic vinegar and our extra virgin olive oil. Okay, now the last thing we want to do is just give it a little bit of seasoning with some sea salt and then a bit of fresh pepper. Now let's go back and check on our salmon. Okay, that's just about done. Now let's plate it. Now again, this is a flaked salmon salad. So what that means is you're going to take your cooked salmon fillet, just rest it on a dish, and then with 2 forks, you're just going to kind of flake the meat apart. And you can see how that's just cooked through, just a little bit red in the middle. That's fine. This is about medium to medium well. Now when I'm shopping for salmon, I'll buy the wild salmon if it's available, but farm-raised salmon is also very good for you, very high in omega-3s, high in protein. And for this dish, we used a domestic salmon. Now just going to flake it into about 1-inch pieces. We'll just go ahead and add it right into the salad. Okay, so our salmon is in with the salad. Now we just want to go ahead and mix it. Toss it all the way through. Now the heat of the salmon might wilt the lettuce just a little bit, which is okay. And just going to warm up some of the other ingredients. You want to give it a good mix. You can see we got lots of colors in there. Now to plate it, we're just going to serve this in a big mound in the center of the plate. Now you can see all that goodness in there, all those nice colors. Again, very low in carbs, high in protein, and delicious. So this is a quick and easy lunch you could put together. So let's take a taste. We want to get some of our salmon and the salad on your fork. That's right on. Our salmon is cooked perfectly. It's a nice mixture of chickpeas, corn, and tomato. And that's a quick and easy lunch you could put together in just a few minutes at home. Up next, we have Moroccan chicken with quinoa and chermoula for a quick and easy dinner.